Want the latest buzz in your community? Then go to bclocalnews.com. Online, all the time. BC Buzz.
Hello, I'm Kirk Peterson for bclocalnews.com. Welcome to the Friday edition of the BC Buzz. Here's what happened this week. An arrest is made in the Philippines in the case of the Surrey Six. Residents of Mission came out in droves to protest the potential closure of their hospital's emergency room. The city of Kelowna had an interesting electric visitor on Tuesday. Aaron Rowland has more on that. And the town-crier of Qualicum Beach is congratulated for 10 years of service.
May the 25th, our investigators working on the Epiceta homicide, the Surrey Six as it's commonly known as, had additional charges approved by Crown Counsel against Michael Lee, one for conspiracy to commit the murder of Corey Lau and the murder of Corey Lau. So those charges obtained a Canada-wide warrant, and we were sitting on that warrant waiting for Mr. Lee to come back to Canada, knowing full well that he was in Vietnam. Michael Lee is an individual who is known to police here as a leader and of the Red Scorpions, and in fact one of the founders of the Red Scorpions gang.
Things got testy in Mission Wednesday afternoon as more than 200 people were out protesting the potential closure of the ER at Mission Memorial Hospital. Mission Mayor James Atebi, as well as NDP leader Carol James and health critic Adrian Dix, were all on hand at the protest.
I would say that it's a slap in the face. I hope that this is just a planning exercise.
They've seen services taken away, and now with the prospect of losing their emergency room, they've said enough is enough.
Excuse me, you're not letting me finish, are you? The stuff that Fraser Health has on the table still has not come to the government. It was their planning exercise, not the government's. That was leaked from the bean counters at Fraser Health. The government hasn't looked at it, hasn't considered it. It was a leak that went to Adrian Dix, and he has fearmongered in this community.
The Mighty Truck, an electric vehicle that can do up to 40 kilometers an hour, powered by a dozen 6-volt batteries, was on display for curious eyes in Kelowna on Tuesday. The trucks can go up to 120 kilometers before they need to be charged with any household electrical cord. The base price for one of these green machines is $22,000, and they can be fitted with any accessory on the rear, from a flatbed to a dumper.
About 100 kilometers, 120 kilometers under really good conditions, which here in Kelowna you have. It's flat. It's great.
What does it take to recharge?
Overnight. So it's an 8 to 12 hour recharge. And if it was empty, and if it was only half discharge, then it would take half as long.
What kind of haul? Like what's the payload on this?
2,000 pounds
really?
Maximum load. Yeah. And the response has been very good. So if I'd done this 3 years ago, I bet you there would have been virtually no response.
So on behalf of the organisers and the many volunteers who have made this day possible.
Hear ye, hear ye. Qualicum Beach town-crier Len Mustard was presented with an Outstanding Service Award by Mayor Tunis Westbrook Monday night for Mustard's 10 years of service, opening numerous community events with his signature bell and bellow. Although he wasn't quite as loud as Mustard, Westbrook was fulsome in his praise of the crier, wishing him many more years of crying out loud. For the Parksville Qualicum Beach News, this is Neil Horner.
Regina. God bless Canada! God save the Queen!
And that's a wrap for the Friday Buzz. Remember, for all your local late-breaking headlines, come back and visit us at bclocalnews.com. I'm Kirk Peterson, and we'll see you Tuesday.